Hey everyone, welcome back. Southmen Bushcraft with Judd. That's me. But this episode right here, I wanted to let y'all in on a little something I got back into a while back. You know, when all these different survival boxes and stuff that you get, and you mail order, you get a bunch of kit and stuff. And a lot of times when you get them in, you pay your money anywhere from, I don't know what it is. Some of them's like 35 bucks all the way up to $65, or sometimes even more if you get like a lifetime thing. But and then like the more money you put, the more gear you get in several boxes. Well, I used to subscribe to the Apocabox years ago when it first started out, and I thought that was pretty cool, till it started dwindling a little bit. But I would tell you now, Creek Stewart has stepped it up. Uh, Here recently, I got back into it. Past 3 months, I've got back into it, and each box that I've gotten is it's full of stuff that you could actually use. And he also has a challenge too, in each box that you're supposed to do. Well, today, what I wanted to do was I just got the August one in the mail. So I'm going to open it up and show y'all what's in it. And I think this is really cool. Well, first thing it does is you get this piece of paper here, and it owns up and it tells you what, the content list of what all's in there for this month. And when I opened it up, he also has like ground up paper and like newspaper and stuff, which you can actually use for tinder too. So if you need a quick fire tinder so it's dry and you'll be good to go, you can go ahead and start your fire. But when I opened this up, and this is the first page that I always pick up and look before I even dig through all the stuff, and the first thing I saw, which I started to actually buy one the other day, and I didn't, and I'm glad I didn't. But the first thing I saw was life straw. I use in my pack, I have the Sawyer Mini. That's what I use. I actually was going to buy one of these to put in my pack, and which is good. You just right out of here. And even on here it says remove 99.999% of protozoa and giardia and cryptosporidium, all that bad stuff that's for you that could be in the water. But it also says it removes bacteria like E. coli, and stuff like that. So that's real good. You can use this in a wood situation. You can use this in an urban situation. You have water that's questionable. Use this, you'll be good to go. You stay hydrated and keep moving. Different things, bushcraft, depending on survival or urban, all that's different areas. So if you're in an urban area, a lot of time it's like escape and evade. Hey, you got this, I need some water, I'm thirsty, drink it up, keep going, keep moving. Bushcraft scenario, you're in the woods, you're out there working, whatever, you come up to a creek or stream, you don't have time to boil it, you don't have water, you don't have a fire to boil your water, you don't have a makeshift filter, whatever. Once again, this right here, good deal. I'm glad this was in that box, but that was one. And I'll say the best one for last because I kind of like it. Well, there's kind of two that goes with it. And there's this lights all little USB charged lantern slash flashlight. I haven't opened it yet. I haven't pulled out the pack. But what you do, it's got two settings on it. Bright and dim. But this collar right here, you slide it down, becomes a lantern. So it's another good. You got a light source. All right. And this right here. It says it's the orange screw. Look at it. Anyway, this is a ground auger for tie downs and stuff like that. And I hope I get this video done before it rains because it's the wind's starting to blow, but it feels good. But you see my shirt? It was hot a little while ago. I was doing some other stuff and I started sweating, so this wind is a welcome sight. But anyway, this is like the ultimate ground anchor, what it says. I'm going to try it. Haven't tried it out yet. I do a lot of camping on the rivers and stuff, so with the extra large, you know, auger part, you know, it would get down in the sand, where you can get down there where it gets more compacted sand to hold it. And you got a little small anchor there. You can anchor a tarp down or whatever. I wish it came with 4, but you got 1 and you have the label, you know where to get more. You can just look them up online. And this happens to be a, actually this happens to be a small. And this is a good, let's see what size is it? It don't say what size it is. I'm guessing from the look of it, it's probably about 6-8 inches, I guess. Not quite a foot long, but if this is a small, I'd sure hate to see what the long look like. That thing be about way long, longer than the screen like that. That was dumb. Don't laugh about that. That was just stupid. But anyway, good idea. And let me see what's next. Here it is. This little screw, what does it say? Screw pot mini big lighter holder. It's kind of cool. It's got like a carabiner top on it right here. See right there? And you take and you put a mini big lighter and it locks up in there and it don't come out. I mean, it locks it in there hard, what it says. But I'm gonna try that out. I'm gonna hook it, give me a little mini big out of my pack and see if I can just clip it on the outside for easy access. That's a good little deal. And it comes with this, see if I can get it open without breaking it. There we go. Come with this harvest sickle. So, I mean, it's not too sharp. It's got a little edge on it, but you can whack limbs with it, you know, reach it and grab stuff with it. But I think you can probably use this, you know, if you have this in your pack, you can use this and not have to worry about using your main knife. If this gets dull, you hit a rock, whatever, you're hanging out nothing. Take a file, clean it back up. That's what this is. This is like a, it says a harvest tool. So, I mean, it's gonna get some use and some abuse. So I have to try that out a little bit later too. But I actually thought all this stuff was actually doing, you know, pretty cool being an Apocabox. I mean, with a blade. And excuse me, there's a here's a little 5 milliliter bottle of premium synthetic firearm oil. But I don't normally use oils on my regular knife because I use my knife for food prep and stuff like that, so I don't use any kind of petroleum products on it. The only thing that I put on my knives and anything that's going to possibly come in contact with any kind of food that I'm eating, I use olive oil, you know, and it seems to work fine. I put it on there thick, let it sit for a while, and then wipe it off, and you know, leave a thin coat and put it back in my sheath, and good to go. I've been doing that for years, and it don't matter if you got to cut up some meat, cut up a steak, just grab it. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. There's no petroleum products whatsoever. It's just all natural olive oil. And oh, here's another thing too. Here, I'll go ahead and plug this in there too. I also put a link in it on my Facebook, you know, to this, but on Sunday nights on the Weather Channel, Creek's got the SOS How to Survive episodes, and there's some good knowledgeable stories. There's true life stories. There's good knowledgeable content, you know, in between that Creek shows of different scenarios that what people could have done in that same situation to help themselves. But a lot of times, thank goodness that they made it, because you can get in trouble. And there was a card in here for the Central Pennsylvania Original Bushcraft Gathering, and there's that card that was in here too. Y'all can look that up down here, and if you're interested in that. Well, the main thing that I wanted to show you on here is the this right here. I haven't even taken the paper off, the duct tape off of it yet. I think I'll try it. Here, see what it looks like. Open this up. It's a little Tomahawk Head, and it says it's a 18th century French voyager of the 18th century trapping era Tomahawk Head. Well, it's got a pretty good little sharp little edge on it. You know, it ain't too sharp, but I can clean that up. Well, and I can tell it's tapered. The hole is, what they call it, chamfered or whatever it is, the hole, you know. Anyway, this is the challenge for the August Apocabox. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and find me a limb and saw me a limb. I'm going to make a handle for this thing. And if y'all get a chance, y'all can go online. Y'all can actually go to apocabox.com, check them out, look at the different, you can actually go on there and look at previous boxes that they had. If you're interested, you know, in a good, mail order box, and you get some cool gear with it too. I mean, it's like that life straw. I mean, I started to buy one the other day, but turned it down. I got the mini, so I don't need it. But anyway, stuff like this makes you keep wanting to get the next one and see what's coming in there. But let me go find me a limb, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Well, now that I went and got me a limb, it's got a little crook to it. Mosquitoes is trying to eat me a little bit, but I'm gonna have to cut this one kind of short because started getting some sprinkles on me. But anyway, next video you see, I'm gonna take this and this, make a working tomahawk out of it, put that in my pack to carry around. And then the good thing about it is, being it's a hammer pole, I mean, yeah, you can take, once you slide this on here, you know, you'll slide it up from the back and it'll come up the back right there and stop. And it'll have a bigger end where it don't slide out of this hole right here. But you can take this off, use it right by itself. You know, you can chop stuff up, you can use it for a wedge, you can actually use it to cut with. You got to get in somewhere and you can skin a small animal or something out. You can actually use that with just a head, just put it in your hand and use it. Well, I want to throw that out there, and maybe y'all be interested in something like that, because I thought this box was pretty cool. But in the meantime, this is Judd with Southmen Bushcraft. Appreciate y'all tuning in on my channel and subscribing and hitting like on most of my stuff. Every now and then I get a bad one, but hey, nobody's perfect. Well, y'all get out in the woods and have fun. That's what it's all about.